So as you can see, I'm looking a bit rough here as I've not long woken up, but I was just scrolling through Facebook and I'm seeing a lot of people still struggling with isolation. And you know, the sad news is isolation is probably going to be continuing throughout the rest of 2020. That's not fact, but that's the kind of target I'm setting for myself, because a personal target. So let's say, for example, isolation does last another 8 months. That gives you, me and everybody watching 8 months to finally make the changes, both mentally and physically, to ourselves that we've always wanted to make. And we don't often have time to do this just because of day-to-day life activities, you know, going to work, going to college, or whatever it is that you do with your time. Life just continues and we just ride along with it, and the changes we usually want to make, not many people make them, and not many people have the motivation to really make something happen that they want to make happen. And this is a perfect opportunity to just step back and reevaluate who we are as people, mentally and physically, and we can take a step back and look at our lives and finally make the changes we've always wanted to make. So if you want to get some big muscles right now, you want to drop some weight, or you want to focus on things you can do to make your mental health better, this is the perfect opportunity. Now the chances are isolation is going to last for the rest of 2020, so that's 8 months. Now that's not a fact, but that's kind of the target I'm setting for myself. 8 months seems like a really long time, but there's a reason for that, and the reason is, if you say to yourself isolation is going to end in the next 2 or 3 months, and it doesn't end in the next 2 or 3 months, that's going to have an effect on your mental health. And any progress that you've made mentally or physically during that 3 months is going to be completely ruined, because it's going to knock you back so far you might end up completely forgetting to do anything in the routine that you've created for yourself in those 3 months. So if you set yourself a target for 8 months, then that gives you a longer time to get your head around things. And if the isolation doesn't end within 3 or 4 months, there's going to be people out there that are going to be panicking, but you're not going to be panicking, because you've set yourself a longer target, which is going to help your mental health in the long run. And I hope any of what I've just said makes sense in some way. It makes sense to me, and I hope it comes across to you and makes sense to you too. Because guys, I mean, physically, I've always wanted to be a little bit bigger. I'm quite a small person. I'm 5'9", 5'10", and I'm about 155 to 160 pounds. So I'm quite a small person, and I've always wanted to be bigger. And any time I've attempted to do this in my life, there's always been some sort of reason why I've stopped, and there's just no excuse anymore. If you want to make changes to your body, you are alone with yourself for at least the next 6 to 8 months, maybe even longer. You have got so much time now to make these changes, and you can build up slow. You could start with maybe a 30-minute jog, 20-minute jog on the spot in your house or in your back garden, or you could just start with an ab workout, 5 minutes a day, and it will make a difference. And it's so important to be active during this isolation as much as you can be, at least 60 minutes a day, like all the professionals are trying to tell us at the moment, because it will improve your mental health. It will make you feel better, both inside and out. Now I know what you're thinking, I know exactly what you're thinking. This is easier said than done, Jake, and I know exactly what you mean. I've been in rooms, I've spoke to people who work in mental health, back when I didn't raise awareness and I was struggling, and I didn't really know how much I was actually struggling. And I used to roll my eyes and think, yeah, whatever, you don't know what you're talking about. But I do know what I'm talking about, guys. I suffer with mental health every day, as you know, and I try and look at things in a different way, and I try and break things down in a different way. And no matter how much negativity is around me, I try and find a small positive to hold on to. So even those days where I'm feeling suicidal and depressed as fuck, and excuse my language there, but I can't help it sometimes. When you're that depressed, you just feel like you're in this world of darkness, and there's no light. No matter what direction you're looking in, there's no light, and it's hard sometimes. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm not going to actually commit suicide. I'm not going to do this, no matter how much I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to do it, because I know at some point, if I just hold on for a little bit longer, there's gonna be a good day again, and when that day comes, you gotta make the most of it. So when that good day hits you, why not get up and do some exercises, or why not try and do something that can improve your mental health? Maybe take up a new hobby besides working out, as I've explained on previous videos, and I'll put the link in this video too, so you can check that out. Five things that you can do during isolation is on my channel right now, and it might help you, so check that out, guys. So I just wanted to do a quick video because I know a lot of people are struggling right now, and as the weeks go by and the months go by, it could have a real bad effect on your mental health, and it could also have a real good effect on your mental health. So this could have a good effect on your mental health, but it all depends on what you do with this time. We've all been given a free pass, basically a free pass. Stay at home for the next 6 months or whatever is what they're saying. So think of all the times when you've been working and all you want to do is go home and relax because your mental health is bad, but you still have to get up and go to work. You don't have to do that now. You can stay at home now and really focus on what's important, and that's you. And I mean that 100%, guys. You are important, and you have to understand that mentally and physically. So important to take care of yourself, especially when you're struggling as much as we do as mental health survivors. So I hope this video has helped, and I will put a link on for 5 things you can do during isolation, so you can check that video out immediately after this one. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, please, guys, if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. I'm always going to be here doing videos, so I look forward to talking with you. Leave your comments, and I reply to every single comment on my channel, and I always will. So leave your comments and I will reply to you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Hey guys, I'm Derek in Central United States. I suffer from mental health issues. It's not a death sentence. It's not the end of the world. And trust in those around you, because they care about you more than what you realize.
Hi, my name is Alberta. I'm from Bucharest, Romania, and I'm a mental health fighter. Let's fight together.
Hi, my name's Rachel. I'm from Abingdon in Oxfordshire, and I'm a mental health survivor. Let's fight this together.
Hi guys, my name is Anna. I'm from Warsaw, Poland, and I'm a mental health fighter. I just wanted to tell you guys, you're never alone. You're not alone. We're all in this together, and we will get better. Keep fighting.
Hi there, my name is Hazel. I'm from Birmingham in the United Kingdom, and I'm what you call a parish counsellor. I also have generalised anxiety disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder.